What is going on, you guys? This is King Lee over at the Rebel Music Fest. I'm over here with no other than Billy Davis.
Yo, dog.
How's it going, homie?
What's up, man?
Living it, man. Living it.
You living it?
Yeah.
I feel it, dude. I feel it. How are you?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right.
Good. Good.
So, I hear you got some new music coming out.
Yeah, dude. I do. So I actually just dropped.
Okay.
I just
Now,
dropped.
which song was that?
I just dropped "Running Away," which they can go check out right now. Maybe we can link it in the description.
Absolutely.
So I just put out "Running Away," and we just shot a video.
Yes. Yes, we did.
The Shine record with Nick.
Yes.
So yes, still working, man. Still working.
Which Shine? Check out. Should be what, December 12th?
Yeah, I think December 12th was the date that we came up with.
Look on the King Lee page, Rebel Music Fest, and Billy's page. We got them all going around.
It'll be everywhere.
Everywhere, a little bit everywhere.
Yes.
So tell me, heard it's been a crazy year.
For sure.
Ended up doing the Rebel Music Fest.
Yes, I was one of the judges.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what was that experience like? Actually being, instead of an artist, actually being one to judge other artists.
Well, it's funny because obviously, I've done, the music reviews and, I've reacted to people's music. So I've already had like the mindset of a critic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So going in and doing the Rebel Music Fest, it was a different experience based off the fact that like it wasn't in a setting of like YouTube or something like that. It was based in a real life setting, so I was actually judging these people. It becomes a little frightening, if I'm being honest.
Right.
The reason why it becomes a little bit frightening is strictly based off the fact like you never know, because like people, I hate to say it, but rappers have egos, man. You know what I'm saying? They do, and they all think they're the best.
And a beat producer in the field, I can,
dude.
I can see
the
it.
egos exist; they really do, and people, they get nervous. And it's not only that, but I'm judging these people face to face,
right?
So they're looking at it in a standpoint of like, oh, does he not like my music, or does he hate me? Is there a vendetta? So I think that was like the hardest part, trying to differentiate, because obviously behind a computer screen it's a little bit easier.
Right.
But the experience of the Rebel Music Fest, man, it was honestly one of the best in my personal opinion when it comes to like just environment in general, because obviously you were my DJ for a long time.
Yes.
So you obviously know like we've done some crazy experiences and stuff like that, but like overall, nothing beats an environment that is just natural and it feels right, and that's what the Rebel Music Fest feels like, man.
Man, seeing how the years have changed, seeing things morph into what they've become is magic.
Yeah.
Like seeing the talent that's been brought to the table, the people that have come into our lives with this, in and out, through and through, just seeing everybody keeping their head up in this game.
Absolutely. We can call this a conversation. We can call this an interview. This is two real life best friends sitting down and talking to each other. And this is, we have these conversations all the time, man. But realistically, like, it's so funny when talking about us two, we always make the joke like, oh, me and this guy, we come in a package duo. Yeah. And the reason why Dev is sitting right here in the seat that I would normally sit in is because I don't trust anybody but you.
And I appreciate that, man.
Absolutely, man. And I just think, best friends at some point, we look at each other a certain way. And like you just said, we've gone through so many experiences together. We lived together. We did the whole nine, man.
Yeah, we've gone through it.
Dude, we have. And you've seen all my struggles.
Yeah.
You've seen them firsthand.
Yes. And I mean, the fact that, the motivation, the people that you have behind you, your family that back you, your friends, helping just keep you in a good, head state, and then the fact you've done it yourself too.
Yeah.
Mad props, because it's not easy out here. This world is getting harder and harder.
No,
every
dude.
day.
Yeah, no, it's really not.
So also another question I wanted to ask. So since you've opened up for Joyner Lucas, you've gone on tour, you've opened up for Chris Calico, you do all the wrestling stuff and the stuff that you do, what inspires you to actually do all this stuff? Because it's got to take a bit of inspiration there.
Absolutely. If you want me to be honest, what inspires me? My dad. my dad and my stepdad. I lost them both. They're no longer here with us. My dad was an addict, and my dad struggled really bad.
Yeah.
And my stepdad, he sadly took his own life. But one thing that both of them, and it's so funny because they didn't know each other, really.
Right.
They knew each other a little bit. But both of them left me with one thing. And that one thing that they left me with was the confidence
Yeah.
that not only do I have this in me, there's nobody that's going to work harder than me. Because
that's the one thing you've told me since day one. And back then, you know, you kind of look at it and it's like, oh, yeah, he's just being cocky. Nah. Well, let me tell y'all, folks, down the years, this man not only held his family, held his own, and has built all the things that he's done. Just a wonderful person, all because of it.
Thank you, man. I have to credit this all to those two because at the end of the day,
got me tearing. Shoot.
my dad, he passed away right before I did the Joyner Lucas show. And then, you know, him and I had a conversation the day before he died. We talked about, at the time I wanted to move to LA really bad. And my dad was on disability. And there was just, I had never seen somebody believe in me so much. Yeah. My dad, when I was younger, he wanted me to be a baseball player. And that was my first dream.
Yeah.
But when I was 18 and I wanted to move to LA, and I'll never forget, it's so funny looking back, but he was like, oh, you know, you have the chance to do this, da-da-da. I'll give up my disability check for you. And he was willing to give up his whole disability check just for me to go see LA and what it would be like. Which ultimately he passed the next day. But overall, that in itself, that conversation told me, just keep going. And then when I bring up my stepdad, I have a video. It's called Growing Up.
Yes.
There is a comment on there from my stepdad where he just talks about, you know, me, my how he's an older gentleman and he looks up to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, at this time, 41, 42 years old, I'm 20, 22, something like that. And I have these people telling me, like, yeah, we look up to you. I think overall, that's what inspires me to keep going. And obviously, the people that follow me, I think they have given me the strength, the courage to not feel alone in this world, because this world can be shitty, and it can be shitty to everybody. But ultimately, yeah, I think the people are really what give me the strength to keep going. And whether that be through wrestling, whether it be through music, I think overall, like, I just have everybody to thank, you guys included. And I credit my inspiration to you guys as well.
Hey,
you guys keep me going. My friends here in this room, you guys push me.
Hey, I think we all complement each other very well.
Absolutely.
I don't think we could have picked a better group, or a better group could have picked us.
Right.
That's what I should be
a
saying.
better group could have picked us too.
Yeah.
But yes.
No, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
But now, evolving with music, so we've got Rebel Music reviews coming up.
Yes.
Which is going to be a big thing, which y'all better be checking out if you're not.
Yeah, check out the Rebel Music reviews, man.
The opportunities that it's going to bring. So where do you see yourself within the Rebel Music Fest? Like, where do you see the platform going?
Oh, okay. All right. So it's funny. Obviously, you know, I do YouTube for it's like another part-time gig for me.
Right.
And I've done the reviews for so long, you know what I'm saying? And I did them on my main YouTube channel. But when I think about growth and like how to grow, it's so funny because with YouTube, I've figured out like a strategy behind it.
Yeah.
and I really understand YouTube for what it is and what it's worth and things of that nature.
Yes, I mean, within the music, you also
Yeah.
do wrestling too as
Yes,
well.
I was about to
So,
say, between both of them, it's just figuring out a strategy. Now, people, if they're on this YouTube page, they'll see a bunch of shorts. If they go over into the shorts tab, there's a bunch of shorts there. And I'll drop my little secrets here. There's a reason behind that. It's growth,
yeah,
right? And the growth is exponential.
Yes.
Already, we started this page, and, the Rebel Music Fest team, they've had this page for quite some time. And as soon as they let me have at it, it was exponential growth quickly. It moved fast.
yes,
And there was a plan behind that because we have the Rebel Music Reviews coming up. And those start on December 6th. And it's going to be at Thursday at 9 o'clock. So you guys definitely be there. And there's an ad that we can put in here probably somewhere to give you guys a little tidbit of what the Rebel Music Reviews are. But overall, where do I see this platform going? I think I see this platform taking off to heights that maybe other reviewers haven't had. Just because I believe not only do we offer reviews, but we also offer opportunities.
yes, a major difference than what a lot of other people do.
Yeah, because the thing is like there's so many like music reviewers and like so many people that'll just listen to your music. But the difference that we bring, right, to the table is that it's opportunity. That's
Yes.
really what it comes down to. It's not just, oh, we're going to review your music. No, you have a chance to perform if you're from the local Michigan area. And that's just for now, that
I
doesn't...
mean, you get a chance to grow fans and get
Yes.
to come out and, I mean, really make a name for yourself.
And that's just right now, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't depict what happens in the future
Right.
because this thing could be worldwide if you want it to be.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So when I think about the growth, I think just opportunity is the biggest thing and where this thing is actually going to take us because we offer so much to so many independent artists that deserve a shot. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
People,
Absolutely.
you know firsthand just as much as I do what it's like to be an independent artist and
Yeah.
how hard it is. It's just a difficult task, man.
Yep.
Yes.
So, I guess within my last question,
Mm-hmm.
we just answered that about the Rebel Music Fest.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, this one might be a lengthy one.
That's all right. We got a little time.
So, when I think about where I see myself, you asked me in the beginning of this, you asked me about the music.
Yes.
One of the biggest things that I've always struggled with was the consistency of music. I love
Yes.
music so much, man. It is my lifeline. It's the one thing that I call on when I feel like I have nothing left. You
Right.
know what I mean? When I feel there's nothing left for me, the one thing that I can always fall back to is music.
Open that door and it's like a great escape.
It's like a great escape, exactly. But over time, what's happened to me is I feel like I've grown as a person.
Yeah, absolutely.
We just put out the Running Away record, and Running Away was absolutely outstanding.
Yes.
But there is a part of me that maybe doesn't have that same drive that I once had for music, and I found a passion doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
I love talking. I love getting to know people. I love being the best version of me. You know what I mean? Because this is a place where I get to be happy.
Yes. I mean, not only are you still a part of the music, you're getting to interact with other people.
Exactly.
And, learn from them so you get to see their talents as well.
Exactly. And I've had so many different encounters with so many artists, from being a musician myself to, from doing the engineering to doing YouTube to switching the YouTube numerous times. I've had so many different encounters. And one of the biggest encounters that I've had was just against myself, essentially.
Yeah.
I have struggled back and forth in my mind with where I see myself in 5 years, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Because on one end, there's a part of me that sees myself touring the country, and there's
Right.
a part of me that sees, this life inside of music and being the artist and being the greatest that I personally can be.
Right.
But then there's a bigger part of me that has a bigger picture that is more realistic for me, and that I think I truthfully do see myself in 5 years. And that is to be a voice for these underground guys who don't have a voice. It's to be a voice inside of pro wrestling, which I love so much. It's a
Yes.
voice inside of sports. My voice I learned with music, and I'll forever be indebted to music. I learned that music taught me this voice. It taught me how to speak proper. It taught me how to have these conversations with you. It taught me how to have those conversations with Jolo. It taught me how to have those with Nick, or those with John Moseri. It taught me all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm forever indebted to music. But if you ask me where I see myself in 5 years, truth be told, it's as a voice.
Hey, I feel like that's more important than anything, because a lot of people out here don't really have a voice about it. Don't know how to speak about it.
Mm-hmm.
So from somebody that's come from your background of experience to be able to put that on the table and be able to just be willing to help these people, be a voice for the community, be a voice for, the environment of music and wrestling, just helping people all around.
Yeah, man.
I got mad respect, man.
Thank you, man.
Mad respect, because there's not a lot of people out here that would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not a lot of people.
And I know that this is technically, quote unquote, my interview. I have to give the biggest props to you. Today you stepped in front of a camera, which you struggled with for so long. And as a friend, I'm almost ready to tear up, because it makes me so happy, because you deserve this. You know what I'm saying? You deserve the same shine. You deserve. People don't understand what King Lee here does behind the scenes. He shoots everything for us. This is his camera that we're shooting on. He makes sure he's here. We've been through hell and back together. We talk about it all the time, man. But overall, dude, I wouldn't pick a better best friend. I really couldn't.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. And I think you just said it best too. This ain't just for us. This is for y'all.
Exactly.
This is for y'all. This is the impact of what music and what just being good, loving people all the way around can do.
Absolutely.
Take you to heights that you've never seen, man.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
So I guess with ending this, Billy, I thank you so much.
Absolutely, man.
I guarantee you these next 5 years are going to be bliss.
That's right.
Keep working on it. Keep working up. Make sure you go follow his Billy TKO.
Billy TKO. Yep.
Billy TKO on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just Billy Reacts.
So I switched it. Not everybody knows. I switched it. It's Billy Davis Music, because I'm posting all my music along with the reactions and stuff like that.
Well, there you guys go.
So boom.
So make sure you guys follow in. Make sure you guys follow in more on the Rebel Music Fest.
And go check out King Lee.
And go check out me. I appreciate y'all. But this is it for right now. I wish y'all the best. And I will see y'all on here the next time.
We're out of here, baby.
Remember who you were when we met, cause I know I do. Skin soft, luscious hair with a beautiful view. One for me, I know I was the one for you. That rang true, until you chose to break it off. Call